What's the fact that has been actively disproven, yet people still spread it? Cellar spiders, those spindly long-legged spiders found in your attic, usually hanging upside down in a web in the corner, sometimes known as daddy long legs, are hypervenomous, but their fangs can't pierce human skin. This is false. They can pierce human skin, albeit poorly. The bite is only mildly venomous to people. The fact probably stems from their ability to hunt other venomous spiders like black widows, and the erroneous belief that using venom to subdue something venomous means you yourself must be more venomous. There was just a thread about parenting bee myths that were disproven. People on there were talking about how sleep training for infants was ineffective, because infants are too young to learn. I said that was wrong. Sleep training is effective for infants. I even brought receipts and cited medical research. People did not like that. I got down votes. Given a comment I recently replied to in another subreddit, the UK has a lot of knife crime. The UK actually has one of the lowest knife crime rates in the world. You're about 8 times more likely to be stabbed to death in the USA than in the UK. All Cubans who fled Cuba throughout the 20th century were some sort of slave owners. It's just a code because people refuse to admit normal working class people were willing to risk their life jumping on planks of wood and floating across shark-infested waters because they wanted to escape the horrors of the Castro regime. Carrots are good for your eyes. It's a myth spread by British intelligence during World War II to hide the effectiveness of their radar and unerring interception of German bombers by spreading rumors that British pilots had excellent night vision because they ate a lot of carrots. Alpha and Omega Wolf. Red pill. Antisocial is not introversion. Psychology not being taken seriously? Astrology, people think it's a belief system? It's literally math. You either get it or you don't. Math is hard, so no hard judgment if you don't. You can see the Great Wall of China from space with the naked eye. If that were the case, you'd be able to see most major highways on the planet, thousands of rivers, etc. To see something from space, it has to be huge, not just long. That vaccines cause autism. It originated from a 1998 study that claimed a link between vaccines and autism. Many research involving large-scale studies has consistently shown zero relationship between vaccines and autism. VOC learning styles. People cite their own learning style and it's effectively been proven to be BS. Many educators still use it whilst ignoring credible and modern educational research. Shaving causes your hair to grow thicker and faster. It is so funny that teenagers and young adults still believe it even with an easily accessible World Wide Web. Russiagate. And I think Trump can be a real jerk. But good heavens, that was now such patent propaganda against him, yet I have relatives who believe it still, that you can catch a cold from being outside in the cold. You become more susceptible, but the actual cold is a virus you can only catch from other people. That soy makes you feminine. Soy doesn't increase human estrogen. No idea why people want to promote dairy milk as a manly drink so bad, but it's weird. Humans only use 10 of their brain. This is a myth that has been perpetuated by movies and TV shows. In reality, humans use all parts of their brain. Global warming is not real. Moon landing was faked. The Earth is flat. At this point I'd give people do it on purpose, just for the memes. I don't know if people where you live believe this, but in my country they believe that antibiotics treat common flu which is caused by a virus. When London Bridge was sold and moved to Arizona, the purchaser thought he was buying Tower Bridge. Even the man himself says this isn't true. Some people on the internet believe that if you post the same question every day you will receive different comments every time. That's false. Nuclear power is very dangerous. Pollution from coal power kills more people every day than nuclear power has in its entire history. Flat Earth, vaccines cause autism, and a whole lot more conspiracy theories that are being spread by people who forgot to use their brains. 24 hours for a missing persons report can't tell you how many people call 911 after their child partner has been missing for that long. That Tesla invented wireless electricity transmission and a death ray. That a few drops of Visine in your drink will kill you. Learning styles. I was still being taught this nonsense when I was studying to be a teacher in the 2010s. It's absolute rubbish. That the catchphrase "It's Amy, Mario" is some sort of reference to the Japanese word itsumi, which means superb, great. That particles are little tiny balls of stuff that orbit and float around other little tiny balls of stuff. MBTI and the 16 personalities are valid models to understand ourselves and each other. Edited for typo. The population of the city of Nottingham in England has a 7 women to every man. It's sadly not true. Existence of alpha males. Practically everything about Columbus. Carrots are good for the eyes. Sugar doesn't make children, or you, hyper. There's no such thing as sugar rush. Cold weather is directly responsible for illnesses. Wearing hats cause baldness. Trump called white supremacists very fine people. Trump was a Russian asset. Strangers will give me free drugs on street corners and in Halloween and candy. Your gender is fluid. You can become anything you want, anytime you like. Some people like to troll others. What can you do? Nothing. Life goes on. The only thing that stops bad people with guns is good people with guns. Marilyn Manson removing some of his ribs in order to suck his own dick. The fact that chameleons change color to camouflage themselves. Cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. It doesn't crack away. Columbus discovered America. He found it, not discovered it. Trump won the 2020 election, but it was stolen by Democrats.